Hello everyone, it's time for morning briefing. I hope you have your favorite cup of coffee. I have mine. The Davenport Diner is where we're drinking our coffee from today. It's a great mom and pop, and it's great food. It is not McDonald's, but we're going to talk about McDonald's. I don't want you to confuse the two. I want to introduce you to our victim, Juan Soto. He's 21. And he was working an overnight shift at McDonald's. He's working hard, a working man. So in the meantime, a lot of concerts let out and different events, and McDonald's right on the Osceola Polk line gets overwhelmed with online orders. I mean, like one guy orders 40 hamburgers, you know what I mean? So they're doing their best to catch up with these orders when a couple of guys come through the drive-thru and want to order. One politely tells them, hey, sorry guys, but we're way behind. Online orders are like overwhelming us. Now, quite frankly, McDonald's needs to think through this, in my humble opinion. I mean, it seems like you want to take care of people that are there at your restaurant before somebody on a telephone, but that's not my business decision. So anyway, Soto tells these guys that, I'm sorry, we can't take any orders. We got to catch up. They start threatening him. We're going to hang out here. When you get off, we are going to beat you up. They threatened to attack the man who just told them, we're busy, we can't take any more orders. And he did that because the manager told him to. They threatened him with violence. He told them, well, I get off at 4. And he went back to work. Well, what do these goober smoochers do? They park their vehicle and they come in the restaurant. Nicholas Jones, who's 18 from Haines City, and Peter Story, who's 19 from Davenport. And they continue to threaten. And during the scrum, this conversation takes place where once again, they threaten our victim Juan. So they're jawing each other. Man. They're having a McArgument, right? At McDonald's. Over McHamburgers or lack of McHamburgers. And one of them mentions, I've got a switch. I got a 30 clip. So here these guys come in and threaten violence with guns. Soto replies, I got a gun. Yeah, I got a Millie. And now the 22-year-old manager steps between them trying to stop this kerfuffle from occurring, because there's a rabble afoot right now in McDonald's. We could call it a McRabble, and that's not a sandwich. So when they continue to threaten a mass shooting, because there's customers there with their firearms, he goes back and retrieves a gun out of his backpack. And he comes into the lobby to confront these guys who have threatened him and threatened the store and threatened to shoot the place up. And now he's trying to get them out of the store. The store manager is saying, get out of here, you're trespassing. Well, Jones here, he thinks he's a lawyer, I guess. He says, nobody can trespass me from this McDonald's beside the McSheriff. Well, listen, the owners or managers can. So now he's trying to protect his manager, himself, from violence, the store, the customers. They're threatening to shoot up the place. And as they try to grab his gun, pulls the trigger. And he shoots Peter Story in the neck. It's a blessing that it was a very minor wound. But you know what? When you start shooting guns, you get people's attention, and they'll let you have the restaurant. And that's what they did. So Jones is driving his buddy to the hospital, and he's making a call. Juan Soto now is scared. So what does he do? He grabs his gun and the casing and the projectile that's now on the floor and flees because he's scared. The sheriff's deputies arrive. They call Juan Soto. He comes back. He cooperates. This investigation takes a while. We have to talk to witnesses. We have to look at the videotape. Oh, you'll get to see the McScrum in just a minute. And we ended up charging Juan Soto with tampering with evidence. That's a felony. We end up charging Jones and Story with trespass after warning and disorderly conduct. Listen, folks, it's never okay to threaten a mass shooting. It's never okay to threaten to beat people up at a business. And it's never okay to grab your ammunition and your firearm and run after a shooting. Now, the reality of it is he has a right to stand his ground and protect himself. And these guys are threatening to do violence after they've already threatened on the outside of the store and came inside. They created a well-founded fear in him and the store manager. It was just a mess. But we'll sort it out because we're McGood at investigating McCrime. Take care.